back to the point that I was making about what it means for something to be moral. If something is moral, it means it is in line with God's law and the goodness that is within God's essence. So that's exactly why I brought up your moral standard. What exactly to you is immoral about the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, being in a contracted marriage with Aisha radiallahu anha at 6, which is the equivalent of betrothal to you, which we can parallel to 1 Corinthians 7 verse 36, where it talks about betrothal before the flower of a woman's youth, and then after she reaches the flower of her youth. No, that's not.
Past the flower of the youth.
Yes, and it doesn't give a time for how long past. It can be 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, but I want to
the opening of the flower.
Okay, perfect.
That's what we do know.
Okay, perfect. Well, the reason why I brought that up is because your standard is quite flimsy. That's why I brought up the Septuagint in Deuteronomy 22, verses 28 through 29, because you said what is moral. And based on your moral standard, which is, for example, things like 1 Corinthians, or for example, Ezekiel 16, verses 7 through 8, or for example, Deuteronomy 22 in the Septuagint that talks about girls, young girls in the Greek, it says peida. It says that if a man forces herself upon her,
that's incorrect.
That's exactly what the Septuagint says.
Absolutely incorrect on that.
That's exactly what the Septuagint says, however.
And the ruling on what to do if the girl is raped is actually above that. So I encourage you to read that.
Yeah, but that's about a woman that's betrothed.
Saying that it's morally correct for you.
No, I'm saying that according to your standard.
What about Christians?
No, I'm saying that according to you. So how exactly can an individual say that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, engaging in a marriage with Aisha radiallahu anha when she was an adult as per her standards is immoral when the Bible condones things such as child marriage?
What about the Bible? What about the
Bible? On somebody and so on and so forth.
What about your one-on-one that you had with Sawa? How was that? You chose her, and you chose her not really knowing who you wanted to choose, but what was the reason why you chose her?
I actually did know who I thought I wanted to choose, which was Korra, which was based on her interpretation of Deuteronomy there, and I wanted to kind of see if she would bring that so we could dig into that, but something told me to pick Sawa, and now I see why.